they not even realizing that they doing what they do. Yeah, that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. So so that was the first mind blower. And then as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, I was able to save some money. And because I was able to save some money, I'm like, it's a piece of equipment that I really want to get that I think is going to be life changing, not just for me, but for the entire house and for people who come to it. So I got to show it to you. So I don't think Leslie saw it. So I got to show it to you. So God is doing something right now, and even all of the preparation for the house. As we're reading the Artist's Way, the Artist's Way is saying to us to keep track of the synchronicities, right? So when I left the Healing House 1.0, I had an account with Vinvid, the security people. And I had a whole big dispute with them. And I'm just like later. So I had owed them some money, basically, according to them. I'm like, no, y'all got this wrong. I'm not. So I said, but I really kind of do want that security system again, right? So I said, okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out, right? And as I'm on with the people, they said, oh, we have this concierge service. We'll set up all the utilities. We'll set up internet. We'll set up. I'm like, I don't need nobody to set up my internet. That don't even sound right. Like, and then something in my head said, shut up and listen and take this blessing that I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to make this a smooth transition for you. So then the lady says, "Oh, do you have AT&T?" And T? And I'm like, "Yeah, I have all that. I have that with my phone service." She said, "Oh, great, because I'm an authorized user. I mean, seller, so I can sell you that too." She said, "Well, the internet that we have comes is AT&T fiber optic, blah, 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 blah." Okay, great. And then she said, "We do also offer a security program. It's through VenVent." She said, you don't have to pay for the equipment. You just start with $55. And when you leave this house, the equipment is yours. I said, they going to get me in Vivint. As soon as they see my name, they going, girl, she said, all right, we have it all set up. They'll be out on Monday to hook you up. Oh, yeah, because I'm getting the keys on Saturday. So check this out. Y'all know we talk about how important hearing the messages from our spirit guides and God and spirit. And so we see these numbers. So I told y'all that the house was an 8 house. When I called Mar Wees, who is like my content creator, I told him when I get to the house, I want him to capture it because we're gonna capture this whole journey of putting the house together, right? So he's like, great. He said, when you doing it? I said, the 22nd on Saturday. He said, the what? 11/22? Two? One plus one equals two? Two, two. Two, two, two. I said, oh my God, what is 222? I need to know what 222 is. So I looked it up because I said, I gotta tell y'all. 222. Now y'all tell me. See, some people don't want to believe that God gives us messages in everything. And you know my journey. So here is what 222 says. Signifies balance, harmony, and trust, encouraging you to believe that you are on the right path. Am I on the right path? Y'all, are y'all watching this? Am I on the right path? And to stay patient and positive as those, to stay patient as positive outcomes unfold. It often relates to relationships, reminding you to be collaborative. Find people to collaborate with.
Can you hear me? You're creating the right path.
Absolutely. And to communicate with compassion. It can also be a sign of
Hallelujah.
growing, growing stability. growing stability in finances, or a period of significant life stages. So seeing it is usually a positive affirmation to maintain your faith and focus on what is important. It is a powerful reminder to trust the universe's path and plan and your own intuition. It suggests that you are not alone and that divine guidance is present. Uh huh. uh huh.
Hallelujah.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Say what you want. Now, also remember, I got the money on the 8th of November. If you add up the numbers of the address of the house, it's an 8. And the house was on the market for 83 days. 888. 888 says this is the most common interpretation suggesting financial success and material wealth are on the horizon. Hard work paying off. The number is a sign that past efforts are about to be rewarded. It represents a higher level of spiritual awareness and balance between the physical and spiritual realms. 888 suggests you are in a powerful phase of manifestation where your intentions and actions are aligning with your desires. Also, in some contexts, it says it's a sign to release old beliefs or grudges that are no longer serving you. Ooh, Google, Vandeline, Google, just Google. Nothing special, just Google. And I'm just looking at all this. So then I said, okay, 8 house. Let me look up 8 house.
8 on the side is infinity.
Absolutely. 8 house. A house number 8. So if you do 575, that's the. So first I did 222. 222 was first. Then I did 888. Now I'm about to share with you what eight house is. So a number 8. So if you add up the numbers 575, that's the house number. Um, 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 7 is 17, and then you add the 1 and the 7 and you get 8. So that's an 8 house. So in numerology, so y'all add up y'all houses and figure out where y'all living at so you can figure out what the energy your house is putting out. It says house number 8 is associated with abundance, power, and financial success. Because number 8 represents the infinite cycle of giving and receiving, it is considered fortunate, especially for those seeking prosperity, but also signifies discipline, endurance, and karmic lessons under the rule of Saturn. This can manifest as needing to work through delays or struggles to achieve success. So, the benefits of house number 8: attracts wealth. The number 8 is a magnet for financial prosperity and abundance. Promotes success. It is considered an ideal number for those seeking stability and success in business and life. Symbolizes stability. It represents the element of earth and is linked to grounding and stability. Represents balance. The infinity symbol shape of the number 8 signifies the balance between material success and spiritual integrity. Come on. I cannot make this up. Let's see. Noreen's no, that's Nona Carey. 6 plus 2 is 8. Yep, and that's 9. Yep. So listen, we sometimes we just need a word.
Number 4 represent
We just need a word sometimes. Sometimes we just need to understand like what is happening, God. Why are we in this space? What is the thing that we need to be doing to move this along? And I don't call it strange that I would remember numbers. So go to Google your friend and put house number 9 and let it tell you what a 9 house is. I pay attention to all of that. We want all the what you mean for me? I don't understand the question. I like it is
It
just
meant I wanted you to tell me.
oh, you want me to say
You'll make it sound better. But you had us look it up before, and I think it
yeah,
said something like compassion, and we did this a while ago. But I was like,
yeah,
while you were on the road, I wanted you to rub off with all that
yeah.
abundance and all that great stuff. Don't tell me go to Google. I tell everybody, that's my line.
Yeah,
Google is
you
your best
tell me.
friend.
You tell me. Go ahead, Manya.
Yeah, that was crazy because I just did what mine was, and it's house number 12, and um
No, 12 is three. 12 is three. So you any double numbers you add up. So
no,
12,
well, okay, well, my the address is 2361, so I added it all up. I added the two and the
yes.
three, got
Mhm,
5 plus 6.
mhm.
That's 11 plus 1. Do I add?
So
So that would
11
be,
plus 1 is 12, right? So then you
yes.
add the 1 and the 3. You're going to bring it down to the lowest common denominator. So that's going to, a 12 is 3.
Okay,
So then you look up what a 3 house is.
gotcha.
So, Darlena, my address is 556A. So, do I count A as a one?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, so then my house is a seven,
Okay. 7 houses, what the first healing house of roses is. So, um, hold on. Let me see something. Hold on.
right? Because five
Yeah.
five is 10 plus
Mhm.
6 is 16, and then you add those together
Yep,
is
it's 7.
7. And
Mhm.
I was curious if I have to turn the A into a one.
No,
No.
no.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna look that up. A seven.
The modality that we're talking about is called numerology.
Right.
And so you can look up under numerology a lot of numbers. And
98 Einstein Way is an eight house as well.
see, there you go. There you
Well,
go.
should I stay here then?
Hey, listen, it
I'm
says,
moving to Michigan, but I'm staying here till spring.
well, that doesn't, just because it is what it is, doesn't mean you're locked to it. That doesn't mean that God is telling you to stay. It's just telling you
Well, maybe it means that I'm going to get a really good sale from it when I release it,
maybe so. Maybe so.
because that would give me the money to invest in the new part of my life.
Hmm. Hmm. Absolutely. So yeah, so all of this is happening. So one of the things that I saw was 18 would be a 9. So 8 plus 1 would be a 9. Yeah, eight plus one would be a 9. You want to bring it all the way down to a single number for whatever number comes up. So you add it all the way until you get that. And a lot of times you'll find that it's exactly what it says it is. It has done what, especially if you've been in your house for a while and you're just learning this information, you will find that your house has been proving to be whatever the number is that it comes up to. And there's also challenges that can be associated with some numbers as well.
I've been here 20 years and it's been that to me. Absolutely. Arthur gave it to me.
Go ahead, go ahead, Nona Carey.
Listen though. So
Mhm,
it says a number 9 house is often associated with completion, wisdom, compassion, and humanitarian efforts. In numerology and what is feng shui, I don't know what that word is. It's
yes.
seen as a place that encourages generosity, community, and universal love, representing the final stage of a life's journey full of both endings and new beginnings. Such a home is considered warm and welcoming, often inspiring residents to work towards the greater good, though it can also be a space for quiet contemplation and personal transformation. It's some other stuff, but I wanted to get down here because I was like, this is my house. Like, this is me. The
Yeah.
energy of nine is tied to universal love, making it nurturing and a spiritual home. It could be a place to connect with others and a sense of larger community. This is a home that can inspire ambition and determination. It's seen as a place where residents are motivated to pursue their dreams and create a happy, fulfilling life. And last, living in a number nine house is believed to be a space for gaining wisdom, fostering positive change and personal growth. It can inspire residents to transform and let go of the past. And now I got to finish this last one. This home is thought to attract those with the desire to help others and to contribute to a greater good. It fosters empathy and a compassionate environment where all feel welcome. That's my home, and that's
Yes,
me. I
child.
love that.
Listen, love that. And
I
Noreen, did
love
you
that for
just say
me.
your house is a number nine also?
Yeah, and
Noreen
Noreen.
said 18, so hers is a nine too. So whatever everything that Nona Carey just read is your house too.
I,
So
I, I, I'm still not getting the because it's 18. So how do you get it to nine?
8 plus 1.
Eight, oh, 8 plus 1. Okay, okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome. So yours is a nine also. Lord, the messages, pay attention. Oh my God. And when I pulled up, where is it? Mm, right here. It talks about it says before you can where it goes, where it goes, where it goes, where it goes, where it goes. It says, but understand that the underlying what the underlying concept of angel numbers are. It says these numerical sequences are believed to be direct messages from your guardian angels, spirit guides, and God, conveying guidance, encouragement, and affirmations during your life's journey. Unlike random numerical occurrences, angel numbers hold deep spiritual significance and are often seen as synchronistic events designed to grab your attention and provide you with vital information. So when you repeatedly encounter a particular angel number, it is a sign that the divine realm is trying to communicate with you, offering insights, warnings, or validation about the path you're on. By understanding the meaning and symbolism behind these numbers, you can tap into profound wisdom and support available to you, empowering you to make more informed decisions and align your life with your highest purpose. Your apartment number is 10. So 10 would be a one. So that would be a number one house. Number one house is great for new beginnings. So yeah, so go look up what number one is. I do believe that before. Um, Go ahead, Bridget, and Nona Carey, you next.
Grateful rising. Well, you know what? I picked up a trailer yesterday, and the number is 48877. And I said, that's a good number.
Four.
I focused on the 88 and the 77.
Yes, yes.
And 88, of course, in my mind, I thought about new beginnings. And 77 is the year of my birth. So anytime I see 77, I'll be like, that was a good year. Y'all know that.
Yeah,
But you know what? You and Christopher taught us about our life path numbers.
absolutely.
And the life path number, if it didn't describe me, I was like, well, my God,
My
it
God.
was more accurate than a horoscope is about me. Like life path numbers, like it tells you who are the stars that you have the same life path with. I went down the whole rabbit hole of finding out about the life path, and it was just so good to see that everything basically. When I hear you talking, you just said the word synchronicity,
Yes,
and that's what we've been reading about in the book.
yes. In the
It's
article,
synchronicity.
yes, in the
It's the all of the synchronicities that are forming and the understandings. So everything means something. It's about paying attention.
Mhm.
And so other than that, girl, I am you listen.
But I
You
don't
are
know if you was here when I said that yesterday was yesterday and I got the house yesterday.
Yeah, that was the thing. I remember watching the end. I woke up at the end because I worked the night that night before. I
Mhm.
worked up until like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was trying to get back up to make the call yesterday, but I woke up at the tail end and I caught the end of it live on YouTube. It was like the last 5 minutes,
Okay,
and
okay.
I caught it, and I typed in the live. I was like, I don't know if you saw it. That now is the time to thank God for what's already done, because
Oh,
I remember that's what we that everybody went out talking about that,
yes.
and so I just heard you say that I throwed up my roses in the chat. You ain't seen them. I seen them that you got the house, so I'm just like,
Yes.
you know,
I didn't know yesterday. I didn't know yesterday doing the call. I actually got the confirmation during the call. And no, I got the confirmation during my call with Leslie.
hmm
On the phone with Leslie, and I got the intuitive nudge to check my email. So I checked my email and I'm talking to Les. I'm like, oh my God,
She checked y'all at 9:37. She got the message.
Wait a minute. I missed it. I didn't hear it.
yes.
oh,
The pom poms. Oh, junk. Go junk. Get the pom
yeah,
poms out. We got
right.
the new Healing House of Roses.
Like, girl, come on now. I was rolling over, but I was just typing like,
Girl,
girl,
I
that's
missed that.
already
Oh
done.
my gosh. My pom poms is out.
The pom poms out.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Darlena. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Outstanding work. Wow.
Congrats.
Outstanding. That's what I said. The people were
Yes.
sending me all these things and telling me all the stuff to do. Miss Jathia Majid, we're going back to the neighborhood. Jathia Majid is
Yes.
my good girlfriend who, when I got the first house in Collier Heights, she was my she was the person my first week there. She gave me a terry cloth robe, a trash can, a curtain rod, toilet paper, laundry detergent, and paper towels. And then from that day forward, every month she bought me toilet paper, paper towels, and laundry detergent. And I remember one time before she was even coming, I was sitting there. I said, "Dang, I need toilet paper and laundry detergent." And then she knocks on the door. Darlaina Rose, I have something for the Healing House of Roses. And she walks in with toilet paper and laundry detergent. So we've been connected. We've been here. So she is so excited that we are going back to the neighborhood. It is going to be 6 minutes away from the old house. Big old corner house. We're back in the neighborhood. She said, and I'll be there with my supplies. She's on Instagram. She said, I'll be there with my supplies. She is the one who brought me to Collier Heights, who led me down the rabbit hole of learning about Collier Heights and all of the civil rights history there. And I'm a history person. I absolutely love history and to be a part of history. And then Jathia's amazing sister, Khadijah, was my or is my realtor, and she is the one who helped me to negotiate things around the house that was needed and all of that. She negotiated no application fees, all of that. And then she told me when I spoke to her that there is some community work that is building out in the city of Atlanta, and Khadijah has her thumb on it. And so she like, listen, you the beginning of what is about to happen in the city. So I'm so happy to be a part of the Healing House of Roses and everything about it. So, and I just met Khadijah this year. And again, like Jathia's family became my family here. When her sisters found out that my mom had passed, they invited me for Mother's Day, I guess 3 years ago. And for the past 3 years, I've been with them on Mother's Day. And every single time, her sister Sophia brings me yellow roses for my mother. And I want to say last year when she went to go get the yellow roses, she said it was all these red roses, but only one bunch of yellow roses. She said, "Girl, your mom be all around." And it's her family has absolutely embraced me, her mother, her sisters, her everything. She said our village is divine. The village is divine, and the village is so ready to help me to bring this whole thing to life. So I am so blown away, grateful, excited, all of the things that come with that. And what also came up for me this morning, you remember how we used to listen to Abraham Hicks every morning when we first started. The only reason why I don't do that anymore is because for some reason that 15 minutes we lost half the audience. So that's something that you have to do on your own now. Grand opening coming soon. Yes, cut the ribbon. We cut the. Make sure I get the big scissors, okay, Jathia, because you know she a planner and a decorator. So you make sure I get the big scissors so I can cut it. Um, Abraham Hicks was talking to a lady, and the lady said, "I really want a baby. I really want a baby." And so she says, "I have a baby, but I really want a baby of my own." She said, Abraham's like, "What? You want a baby? You got a baby?" She said, "Yeah, somebody in my family either got sick or died, and I have this infant that I'm taking care of, but it doesn't feel right because I didn't give birth." So Abraham is like, "Why do humans do that? You asked for something and you got it. Doesn't matter the means. Is it a baby?" Abraham said, "Is it a baby?" And she says, "Yes, it's a baby." Okay, you asked for a baby, you got it. Why are you concerned about how you got the baby as long as you got
Because people are stuck on comparison, Darlena. Comparison is the thief of joy.
it?
And
Absolutely.
when you continually compare yourself to somebody else,
Yeah,
it robs you of the joy of it.
yes,
Like,
yes,
why be robbed of the joy of that when all you wanted was a baby? Like, ma'am,
yes, yes. Oh, you remember Jathia?
yes, I do. I met Jathia. Jathia, she went skiing like the wind, just light and free. She is a beautiful soul. Like I sat there and talked to a bunch of people in the healing house. It was, I don't know, that particular day. It was a couple of times. Every time I came, it was somebody that came by
Yes,
that
absolutely.
was just in the neighborhood. We just sat there and talked, and
That's the
I,
other thing about living in the city. People really can stop by, like, because you in the city. She said in the front door and out the back.
right. She coming through the front door, and she whisking like, cause I remember she was wearing white that day. She was going somewhere, and she came in just like the wind, and she was just so beautiful and had such a beautiful soul. So I remember Jathia.
Yes, wonderful. Yes, Jati MG. That's my girl. That's my girl. So what I brought up that thing about the baby about was because in my mind, I told you I was trying to buy a house. I needed to buy a house. I needed to buy a house. I needed to buy a house. But do you got a house? Like, what? Like, you got the baby. Why are you worried about how you got the baby? You got the baby. So let's just make the baby the best baby that you got. So we got the house. Go ahead, Manya.
Yes, I had just read in that book that I had the other day. It says if you keep focusing on what you don't have, you are wasting what you do have. You
Yes.
know, because you're focusing on what you don't have. You're literally wasting what you do. So it's like you just like Bridget, you have the baby. You're focusing on now on something else where you actually do have something. So yeah, I
Yes.
just wanted to say that. But yeah.
Oh my God. So Leslie had, I told her, I said, okay, this is the equipment that I have. This is what I want. And Leslie, in her love, is like, oh, well, I just I have a bunch of stuff from my space in storage. And I'm just gonna bring it to the healing house. Say what now? Uh, yeah, I'm gonna bring it to the healing house, and then
Say it again.
say it again, and then we're gonna serve the people
Yes.
with the equipment that I already have, massage tables and infrared beds, and we're gonna do more than one person at a time now, and I'm just like, look at God.
So
I'm
excited. Why am
coming,
I so
Dr. Rose.
excited? I'm so excited.
Somebody else was talking. Who else was talking?
Be quiet. That was me, Dr. Rose, this man in the background talking. I'm trying to tell you that I'm coming to get my healing. And he trying to talk. He thought so we all going. So the men want to come too. So just know.
Listen, it is truly a space that healing will occur. The people who have been there will tell you that it is a magical experience, the Healing House of Roses, and I can only imagine what God is going to do to the third power when I even walk in the space. It feels lovely. So the lady says, "Well, what about do you what she asked me? She asked me something about cable and this and that." I said, "Girl, I don't have no TV. I don't have no TV." And I don't want one. There's that's not a space for that. Something you need to see, you better pull your
And
laptop.
you don't even miss it when you there. Like there was no need for a TV in the healing house. It was the convers. You talking about a place where you can disconnect and sit down and actually talk to beautiful people.
Mhm.
That day that me, you, Christopher, and Diamond sat at the table,
Yeah.
Christopher was like, "This is so beautiful." I was like, "Ain't it beautiful?"
Listen,
It's
he told me, he said, Darlaina Rose. When he called me Darlaina Rose, I know he about to say something profound. Darlaina Rose, I don't know if you realize this. This is no longer a house. You have turned this into a temple. This is a temple. People come here for peace. It's like coming home to God in this house. Like, okay. And I remember this Uber driver bringing me home one time, and he said, "What you what happens in this house?" I didn't say nothing but take me home from the airport. He said, "What happens in this house? Something happens in this house. This house is like a beacon on a block. It's like has its own energy or something. Is it floating? Is it on the ground? I think this is an Uber driver, a random Uber driver. I don't know. Didn't talk to him on the way. He's like, what happens in this house? What kind of house is this?" And
I don't even remember that there was no television. Like there was not even the inkling of wanting to watch television
yes,
because the vibe was there. Dr. Loretta and I had gone. We had the sound bath. There was so much going on in the space. You didn't want television. We did a Zoom, right? Didn't we have something and there was a Zoom?
mhm,
People were tuning in. So there was no need for television. It was non-existent. It wasn't necessary.
yeah,
The energy in the house wasn't television. We didn't need any of that.
no,
Not
no,
at all. And we didn't miss it.
nope. We was busy
We're
healing,
busy.
being. We was busy doing things. Go ahead, Mom.
No, that gentleman, he felt it. Like that's just like Miss Debbie just said, that's a vibration. A house vibrates. Remember how I was telling you about a house is alive only when someone lives in it. It's a living thing once, someone is living in it. So it was
Yeah,
radiating that energy. You couldn't you could you probably could see it
yeah.
and needed some healing, but it's gonna call. I know that you're overwhelmed, but just even with Leslie and it's like God is saying rapidly, yeah, we're getting you this house, everything that you said about the end of the year, but it's going to be furnished. It's going to be, we got to get on and popping because there's no time to waste.
No time to
and
wait.
and it's just rolling right on without you having the flow and the synchronicity. We can't make up,
Cannot make
it's
up. We cannot make
You
up.
have Georgia pines in the neighborhood.
Georgia pines on the property,
Because
baby.
you know I need those trees. You
They
know those
did.
trees have
The,
energy.
the house is on a corner lot.
oh wonderful.
Outstanding.
It is a whole corner of trees of just beauty. And I think it was oh, Rebel. Rebel was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the white rocks. I'm gonna put the lights down. I'm gonna," and she's like, I said, "Well, I don't have my rock anymore because I had a white rock in the front that had the rose on the front, so you would know because it's a residential neighborhood, so we can't be putting up signs. So I just had the rock there, so you knew." She said, "Mm-mm. Wait till y'all see what she came up. Yes, it's plenty of trees to hug. I think I'm gonna name them. I think I'm gonna name them because they're so beautiful. They've been
I
there.
don't to interrupt. I literally just thought of that. Who just said? I literally said I can't wait to go hug a tree.
Yeah, Jeremiah said hug a tree. So let me see. I have my let me see if I can find a picture of it.
I'm so glad I'm going to be on vacation for Thanksgiving. I can't
Oh
wait to
my
be in
God.
Georgia.
Yes,
I
yes, and
can't
yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Let me see.
Oh, so we can come see the house before the house set up?
Oh, of course. Somebody gotta clean it.
That's fine. You know, I'm all here to help with service. I definitely
Listen,
will serve
on
my girl.
staff, on staff, girl,
on
on
staff.
staff.
Yes, so
What
No
I
problem.
organize it. I'm ready to do it.
we are so I picked the keys up on Saturday. And once I have the keys in my hand, like people are coming to do stuff, the security and all of that starting the first of next week. But because I know that I have to get it up quickly, um, I need to get this stuff, ready and done. So I'm trying to get the picture to open. Hold on. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Gotta be in the Zoom, y'all. Be telling y'all, gotta be in the Zoom. That's where all the magic happens. Hold on. Why is it doing that? I don't want the directions. Hold on, let me go to the. What are we doing? Hold on, hold on. Hold on, I gotta put it on the right picture first because it's doing what it want to do. Okay. Oh, I can't show it to you this way. Hold on, let me see what this picture is. Nope, that ain't it. It won't let me. Oh, well, I'm just gonna have to send you pictures myself because
Yeah,
maybe
that'll be for the Telegram group. That's for the board of directors.
for the board of directors in the
That's
Telegram.
for the board. Yeah, save that for the Telegram.
Yes,
Even
it
though
is.
we all here on Zoom,
Yes.
we'll wait on it, girl. We'll
We'll
wait
wait.
on it.
Oh wait, we'll wait. Maybe Saturday morning my laptop will uh because it says you
We
are
need to get you some external drives for your laptop and
oh
a girl
baby.
so you can unload. Because I'm sure your
Yeah,
laptop is like, ma'am, 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 ma'am.
it won't let me do nothing. It won't let me do nothing. And I want to show y'all, um, hold on. This is something Leslie and I spoke about yesterday because um I wanna come out swinging, just swinging. Like I want that healing to be so good and so fast. You be like, oh my God, what just happened? What just happened? So I want to show y'all this um that we're gonna add to the repertoire because Leslie said I can't buy it. She said, no, you can't buy it. I'm like, what you mean I can't buy it? I need to buy it. She said, no, we're gonna buy it. You can't buy it. So I want to show you what it
You
is.
listen, oh my God. You know what? Listen, there is a lesson happening right now, Darlene.
Yes, she told me I
Ma'am,
should buy it.
it's a less God is what you just read. You just read everything we've been talking about for the past month,
Yes,
Darlena. For the whole month of November, that reading said you are not alone.
yes,
You have a team. You don't
yes,
have to feel like the day that we were talking about you recognizing you're not by yourself. You're
yes,
not alone. You have a team, so you don't have to worry about how anything is going to get done because the same way we come together for our doctor baby that's in school. The same way we came together for Tori. The same way we came together for the women in Africa. God is showing us we've done it.
We've done it.
We've done it.
We've done it.
A little is much in God's hands. You understand? All we got to do is bring our seeds. Somebody bring some water, and God is going to give the increase. All we got to do is bring our seeds. Somebody bring some water. God is going to give the increase.
Look, y'all said all that stuff about Jones, and he just popped on to Instagram. Y'all say, hey Jones.
Hi,
Christopher.
Hey,
Christopher.
They literally just said your name. Christopher said, this is so wonderful. Christopher said, this is nice. They're reminiscing on conversations held at the original Healing House. We're talking about Healing House, not 3.0, but Healing House to the third power. So let me show y'all this piece of equipment. Y'all gonna pass out. Hold on. Hey, what we doing?
Noreen said we not passing out, but look, that machine right there, listen, that machine right there gonna have you in the room. You somebody gonna have to tap you. Wake up, baby. Wake up, baby. Wake up.
that looks like some
They're
next.
gonna be like, your time is up. It's time for you to go to the next section. I
So,
want to stay right here.
That's
listen,
next. That looks
Leslie
like you need
said
to.
you can't. She said you can't buy one. You got to buy three. She
Yeah.
said you can't buy one. You got to buy three. But that particular piece of equipment, it takes time. They don't do it. Um, it's not just readily available. So it
It's
has to be
custom made.
ordered. It takes a month or so to get it. So I
Yeah.
told her, I gotta at least order it. Baby, you talking about sound, vibration, specifically for however you come in. It's for joy, it's for healing, it's for mood boosting. Just imagine that. You could switch your mood like that.
Can I geek out for a minute?
Go ahead, geek out. Go ahead, geek out.
So, when she showed me the table, I knew it was divine, first of all. When she talks about not having the TV and the microwave and all those things in the house, those things compete with healing because of their negative energies. She brings this table into the space and it's life changing, it's game changing. I'm gonna share y'all a quick story. So Darlena knows that I had lately of late been unable to sleep. Like for the last year and a half, I have been struggling with sleep and I wasn't really understanding why. So I went this past weekend to my for business to Virginia, and at my nephew's house, he opened up a restaurant. And when I went into the house, um, after we got off the road, y'all, I was asleep. And then the whole time I'm struggling to get up. Like I can't get up. I'm like sleep. So I'm trying to understand why that's the case. The whole trip there, I'm sleeping like a fool. I was like, okay, I don't know what that's all about, but it's some good juju in this house because when I'm home, I can't sleep. A lot of things happen in between then and that now. So I come back home driving 13 hours straight. I get home, I'm tired as I don't know what. I lay down and I can't go to sleep. I can't sleep. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, be a fence. What is going on? Like, I need to sleep. In this, I got up and I sat there. I said, I'm not laying down until you move in my spirit, until you open my mind, until you come into my spirit and tell me what is happening. And he says to me, the Spirit of the Lord speaks to me and said, your oil factor. I was like, why my oil factor? What is happening with that? What is going on? There's a few other things that he was putting seeds in the ground on. Some things y'all were saying in the group. Some things Dr. Tawana said last weekend. I don't want to go into all that, make the story too long. But anyway, he said to me, your oil factor. And I thought, oh my God, yes, because my nephew's wife has this full house system where she has these custom blend essential oils flowing through the whole house. So when I walk into her house, to their house, I'm immediately impacted because I'm sensitive to that because of the industry that I'm in and I work closely with essential oils. So my body immediately responds to these essential oils that are in the air. That most people come in and out just enjoy the pleasantness and the comfort. They love their house. They don't know why they love their house. So I'm home in my house and I can't sleep. So I get up, I go find some lotion. I smear it all over my face. I rub it all over my pillow. I rub it all over everything around me. And I lay there and I say, okay, if this is my oil factory overactive, I'm going to go to sleep. I laid there, next thing you know, I'm waking up in the morning. So I share that story to say stress is real. So why my oil factor, my sense of smell, right? The house that I sold, the condo that I sold prior to this, I had to replace 40% of that house because of mold, because it made me very, very sick. When I came into the house from my trip, the house had been this is my son's house, but it had been closed up for the whole week we were gone. So immediately when I walked in, I was like, "Ooh, it smells funky in here," because I forgot to put the lid on the garbage disposal. Even though it was cleaned out, it still leaves a smell. Whatever. The house smelled moldy and funky to me. So when I got up and I was doing my research, I pulled my books out and I started listening to it. My body was in flight or fight because of the smell in the house. It took me back to the time when I was in the other house in the mold and things like that. Now, the laundry room in this house, since we bought it, has been giving me trouble with keeping out moisture and mold or whatever, whatever. So I got up that morning and I tore that laundry room apart. I cleaned it from top to bottom. I scrubbed the walls. I did all of that stuff. Removed this. I took apart the laundry, the machine, and everything, y'all. And I'm sharing this because if anybody is having trouble with stuff, consider these things. The smell in your house could be a huge trigger. So anyway, I cleaned all of that stuff out and I have not lost sleep since. I've
Yeah.
been in my house sleeping since. How this relates back to the healing house is because of all of the energy, all of the small details with smell, no TV, putting it in a space, in a place for healing, just telling someone they coming in there for healing. You don't understand the how the nervous system responds to that.
Yeah.
The fact that you're telling that person it's a healing house sets their nervous system to anticipate that. The table, I was saying to her, she's not paying for that table because she's going to have those tables prepaid before she orders the first one. She's not going to put a deposit down and use cash money. We're going to know that we're going to have 6 founding members that are going to come in and spend $600 for the year that they are going to be able to use the table for a year And at the end of each year, they'll be able to renew their founding membership for $600, where they'll get to come in and use that table for a year. Like they'll come in and get 12 treatments for $600, right? And we're going to have those tables prepaid for because we're going to prepay for them. But more than it's more than just saying it's the healing house. It's saying it, it's believing it, it's putting the right people and energy in it. That's what really changes it. Because just like you said about the baby, it's a baby. It's the baby. You ask for the baby. Connect to the blessing. We're not connected. Um, and I'm just gonna stop because I will keep going on. But I'm gonna say this one more thing. I'm gonna say this one more thing. One more thing. When I
Keep going.
I'm sorry, y'all, but when I signed on to this call, I came in a little later, but when I signed in, Darlena was saying something to the effect that um something about y'all must have been talking about learning something. And something to that. But what God has been ministering to me recently is this. And I've been telling y'all about this 80-20 thing. 100% is God, 20% is our work, 80% is the grace and favor that falls on us. When she was just talking about the security system and all of that stuff, that's grace and favor. She could not plant that. That's grace and favor that came into the space that we're in. So when we talk about learning, when we talk about understanding, and y'all talk about the artist way that I haven't been gifted to get a part of yet because it's on a Saturday, but I'm working on it. When we look about learning, God has been saying to me, when I teach my students, the reason why so many of us have failed at courses and have failed at all of this stuff, have failed sometimes at business, have failed at some stuff, is because we're taking this information in and we're not connecting it to the vision, the dream, the ideal, the purpose that God has put on us. If everything we need is in us, if everything we need is for, if what's for me is for me and what's for you is for you, then God has already put it in us. We have to have this synchronicity is what the word I heard her say. This synchronicity has to be with our purpose, have to align with the information. And until it creates this symbiotic connection where in your brain it originates, it's not no longer information that's you have it, I'm giving it to you. It becomes your origination point in your mind because now your vision is connecting with all of this information. And it's creating this connection. And that's what's happening in the Healing House of Roses. Darlena's vision, her dream, her belief, all of that, she has already connected us. She has already connected us. And now this synchronicity is actually happening with us because we're all aligned with that vision. And we all have the same heart and mind to help her be a part of this bigger picture that God has put on in all of us. And the other day when each of y'all shared about how y'all felt alone or felt different or felt, y'all don't know how much y'all touched my heart because I have struggled with that in silence. I don't say that out loud to people, but it was. But is this connection that's happening, y'all, is powerful. And lives are about to change and things are about to seriously happen. And it may start with small steps, but it will totally become bigger. I'm sorry. I just need to say that.
No need to apologize, honey. And this girl says she don't want to speak. She don't want to talk.
Girl, listen, I'm like,
Lord today, Lord today.
you better say the words. Come on, say. I'm in the amen corner in the chat.
Oh,
Alignment and agreement. Alignment and agreement. I'm hearing in my spirit that's what our synchronicity power is. We are in alignment and we are in agreement.
Yes.
We have touched and agreed. I want everybody to remember. We touched and agreed on this
yes.
less than a month ago.
Yes,
Yes.
we
I
did.
want everybody to remember that.
Yes.
Less than a month ago. Less than this month is November. It
Yep.
is still November. We touched and agreed on this in November. Y'all got the date wrote down.
Yes.
Yes, we did. And
We
suddenly,
touched and agreed on this in November. It is yet, and it ain't even Thanksgiving.
Nope.
I
Yes.
need y'all to understand
Yes.
that the power is present.
Yes.
Yes.
God said, I am a very present help. Tap in. If you have been out of alignment, I guarantee you, get in alignment.
Yes.
And
Get
Bridget,
in alignment.
Bridget, God has given your voice to remind us every day. Every day I get on this call, you remind us of that. And your voice throughout the day. You don't know, but you do. You have your voice keeps us focused on that alignment. You constantly remind us. You remember? You remember?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm just gonna say humans and animals because
We
my animal.
are ready to win from within. That's what alignment is. We have to.
Woo.
Bridget did it with the alignment on her truck. If when the wheels were not in alignment, it made the whole truck not safe and jerk around. And our life is the same way when we're out of alignment.
Absolutely.
And when souls align, man,
Danny said, get in alignment and go with the flow and let the blessings come in. The blessings are definitely
Hey, we say it every day.
say it every day. We say it every day. Manya, you said something?
No, I think I was just saying, just as far as what Leslie was saying, you're absolutely right. Like all of this is happening just because that's the flow of things and the energy that we're bringing into the chat. It's going back out. God is there's no other way to listen to all of these forces being said. But I was just mentioning with what she said about Bridget's voice. Yeah, every time you talk, you don't affect just people, you affect animals. It's like I keep saying, every time my cat hears you say something, they listening. So
It's the God in me, girl. I'm gonna say I'm serious, y'all. My voice don't even come alive like this until I'm talking to y'all.
wow,
The rest of the day, I'm probably quiet. I say nothing. I might sing in the truck, but the rest of the day, unless God gives me downloads, I say nothing. I
wow,
don't talk for the
so
rest of
that
the
means
day. Like
you
it's
choose words, you choose words wisely.
I do. And that's something that God taught me.
Yeah.
God said to me years ago. He said, "When you open your mouth, have something to say." So if you opening your mouth and you don't have nothing to say, then be quiet. Just he told me when you open your mouth, have something to say. And when I open my mouth, I have something to say. Why? Because God gave it to me. It's only that I tell y'all all the time. It ain't about me. It is not about. I promise you. I promise you, it's not about me. But what God is showing me is the power of. This is the greatest thing that outside forces fear is unity.
well,
And when I see that attack coming for
see,
people being unified, I get quiet. I go into my closet. But when I come out, Darlaina will tell you when I come out. When I come out, when I come out, oh honey, you got to go. Whatever, anything that tries you look when I come out. Cause I done had a little talk with Jesus. That's what the song say. And he made it all right. So once I had a little talk with Jesus, look, you done made that problem a God. I talked all about you don't want God problems. God problem people got out the way. Synchronicity happened. We came together under alignment. We touched and agreed together. And in less than 30 days.
Less than 30 days. And,
Jeanette said, and suddenly,
and suddenly,
and suddenly,
the real estate
and
agent,
suddenly.
the real estate agent said, you're gonna have a house by Christmas. And so when I talked to her yesterday, she said, we did not say Thanksgiving. You're gonna have a house by Thanksgiving. Like, what is what?
wow, wow.
God is good.
God is good. And when I pulled the cards says I'm flexible and flowing. Hmm?
all the time.
I'm flexible and flowing. I'm open to the new and changing. Every moment presents a wonderful new opportunity to become more of who I am. I flow with life easily and effortlessly. The second one says, the second one says, my talents are in demand and my unique gifts are appreciated by those around me. Who making these things up? Who wrote this? Did we read this before? We have, but why is it just now that this is coming up again? It says there is ample opportunity for creative expression in whatever area I choose. And then when I opened up the book, today is November 19th. It says sharks are goldfish. I didn't know what that meant, but it said they can do all because they think they can. They can do all because they think they can. It says, how big will this shark get? Asked Richard, an aquarium enthusiast. That depends on the size of the aquarium, answered the pet salesman. Keep him in a little area and he'll stay 7 inches. Give him an entire ocean and he'll get big enough to eat you. Sharks, like goldfish, will grow in proportion to the size of the environment offered them. And so will thoughts. Give your positive and negative thoughts some space and food, and they will shape your life. Behold the power of potential and attention. We can make anything we want out of our lives. We have the raw material to do it all. But we must choose what we want to make, or else we will be subject to the downward pull of mass thinking. Herd mentality, mass thinking. We don't want to be in mass thinking. If you don't use your mind, someone else will. An Indian came to a medicine man and told him, in my mind, there are two dogs fighting all the time. One is beautiful and one is ugly. The beautiful one will win, answered the shaman. Why is that? Asked the brave. Because you will feed the beautiful one. Give me the wisdom and strength to nourish the good, the beautiful, and the true. I am free to build the life I choose. I have been saying for the whole 1,429 days that we've been together that I am your evidence. I am your evidence. We have been on the roller coaster of life with me. From no car to unhoused to separation, just all of the things. I'm your evidence. See me, see you. See me, see you. I am you. I am she. Everything that God has done for me, God can and will do for you. I'm not special that God only puts his hand on my life only. I am special though. But God will put his hand on your life too. Speak what you seek until you see what you said. I have been it, speaking it, what my heart yearns to be and do and have. And all of you have affirmed it. Give us something to affirm for you. Give us something that you want that we can affirm for you to bring forth in your life so that we can put the stamp on it for you. So we can put the prayer on it for you. Give God something good to work with. He already told you. God has already spoken into your spirit, and you already know what you feel good doing. So knowing what you feel good doing, do more. Lean in. Make it happen. God is speaking to me so hard and so big right now because, baby, I'm scared. But what they say, feel the fear and do it anyway. This is me doing it with my teeth chattering and my knees shaking because I trust God with my entire life. Do you? Do you trust God or do you trust God? Really trust God. I think things in my mind and they come to pass. When I said, oh, I don't know about this security system, I'm probably going to have to get another company. In my mind, I never said it out loud. You never heard me say it out loud. Thoughts are things. Watch your thoughts. I said it in my mind. And then the lady said it to me yesterday, and I'm like, whoa, hold up. Did she just say the company that I want to have and what? Give God something to work with. He hears your inner thoughts. And if you're not careful, if the thoughts aren't right, you will manifest those thoughts. So thinking about what you've been thinking about, you see it in your life. I've been purposely thinking about everything that I want to see happen in this house, every piece. And that bed that I showed y'all, I saw that bed 5 years ago when they first put it up on Kickstarter. They put it up on Kickstarter and it was asking people, and I signed up for it a whole bunch of times. One time they had zero money down, and when it comes up, we'll let you know. And when it came up, I didn't have the money. I'm like, okay, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. And I saw myself with five of them because of the way they shaped. I see me had people in like a star shaped with five of them. But I'm okay starting with one. I'm okay starting with three, whatever the number is. I just know that it has to be in the Healing House of Roses. There are imitations out there. The imitations cost $5,000. That bed is still only $2,000. The imitation one don't even look as comfortable. Don't come with all the stuff, and it's $5,000. And I see it in now. It doesn't mean it doesn't do good work. It's just the imitations of that one, their versions of it. I don't want the versions. I want that one. And that one is still at a price that's affordable. So I can order it for $200 down. And when it comes in, they will let me know. And then I'll pay the back once it's built because they do it to order. So you can't just get it. And why would, in all of the things that is happening in this house, why would God bring that back to my memory yesterday while I'm talking to Les? Because God said the time is now. Listen, this is gonna be to the third power for real. I can't make up what God is showing me in my head. I've been writing this vision, and then Rebel with the decor and the movement of how people gonna move through. That lady is full, just like Leslie, of systems. See, I'm me. And a lot of us are me too. What we have and what we are gifted at, somebody needs to rein it in and organize it. I feel like the undeveloped artists, and I feel like people like Leslie and Rebel are coming in to say, okay, let's bring all this power together tight. Now we're gonna monetize the power. And the power is huge.
Can
There's
you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh boy.
And
Thank
throwing
you.
Dr.
Praise the
Tawana
Lord.
because it's all
Okay.
coming
I'll
together.
be quiet until you tell me to come back because my I can hear you, but
But what's happening is your
Okay.
phone is giving feedback. That's why I keep it muted. But I'll tell you when to unmute again.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
giving
Well,
feedback.
feedback is better than no back.
We got you though. So all this power is now being reined in. Even when if you just bring this power there, I feel it bringing the power together. I feel it. It feels like a string pulled. When we say God is bringing the power together, He's bringing the power together, the power of all 15 of us in this room that has been touching and agreeing since day one about what life needs to look like. I have cheered for many people. I've paid for many things. I've paid for courses. I paid for coaching. I paid Dr. Tawana the very first time I met her in 2017, $2,000 to have a conversation with her. That is why it is so profound that she is now working for no invoice with this group. It's profound. I met her in 2015, hired her in 2017. She didn't say no invoice to me. But in this season, you can get everything you need. This is an open heaven. Don't let this time pass you by because you are stuck in mass thinking about who is in the White House. Keep the White House out of your house and handle your beautifully aligned number house. And Bridget talked about the life path. How you determine your life path is you just add your birthday the same way that you add your house number up. Take your birthday, the month, the day, the year, add up all those numbers, bring it all the way down to the single number. And when you do, go Google life path, whatever you are. Find the thing that God is telling you that you are. These things are for information purposes only. It is not entertainment. This is information for you to take in, to learn who you are, learn how you learn how you are supposed to show up in the world, learn why you do some of the things that you do because you are this life path number, why people affect you the way that they do. When you are armed with all of this information, what's my life path? What's my house number? What's the numbers that I'm seeing? Listen, I opened a bank account just for this house. The account number has 111 and the routing number has 111. Come on. Angel numbers all around screaming at me. Screaming at me. So I am grateful and excited for what is coming up for me and for you. I know that God has a plan. We're going to take Leslie and then we're going to have our prayer.
Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Bridget said the other day that we were talking about something, and Bridget said, when Darlena, I was on the phone with Darlena when I was trying to make those Brussels sprouts. But no matter what I do, I can't get them Brussels sprouts to taste like Darlena Rose Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that stayed with me through the day. I woke up that morning and that was in my meditation. I said, okay, what's it? What we doing with these Brussels sprouts? And it came to me this, it said, the recipe, like you just said, all this thinking, we got to keep it to us. The recipe that you gave her was for Bridget to take and make it and take it to her highest and best taste. And her Brussels sprout recipe is not supposed to taste like your Brussels sprout recipe. It's supposed to taste like her best version of those Brussels sprouts. And when she wants to taste your Brussels sprout flavor, she call you, y'all get together and fellowship around Brussels sprouts that you made, and she gets to enjoy the flavor of the Brussels sprouts with you. It
Yeah.
keeps us in connection with other, it keeps us in union. But Bridget's responsibility is to bring those Brussels sprouts to the highest and best that she can. So when somebody tastes her Brussels sprouts, they go, "Girl, these are some good Brussels sprouts." She passed the recipe to them, and then they do the exact same thing. They make the highest and best recipe for the Brussels sprouts that they can. And when they want to taste her Brussels sprouts, they
Yeah.
come fellowship with her.
Yeah.
Not about making it exactly the same as you, because we can't.
Yeah.
It's about bringing it to its highest and best for us. And then share the recipe and keep sharing it and keep sharing it. Um,
Yes.
I just want to say that because to me that related to what you were just saying.
Yeah.
We're not on the journey to imitate or to be a part of some big system. We're meant to take this information and bring it to our highest and best
Absolutely.
and give it back to the world that way.
Absolutely.
All
Does
right.
anybody have anything they want to add before we go? Because, baby, we didn't even need no music today. The Lord was speaking loud and clear. I think all
I'm unmuted.
you are, yes, you are. All roads lead to success, manifestation, and a whole lot of abundance. And I'm here for every bit of it. So, with that being said, Dr. Long, will you please give us our blessing for today?
Well, God is giving us our blessing every day, and we're finally picking it up. Oral Roberts said a miracle passes you by every hour, and most people don't pay it any attention. But we are on the money. We're picking up our what's Myron Cohen said? You picking up what I'm putting down?
We tracking? We tracking? We tracking.
Yes, yes. Praise the Lord. I found out that my life number is 4, and this house is an 8. So really pay attention. That's some more information, but you have to be on a level to pick it up and understand that it's valuable. Are we ready?
You ready?
Okay. I am blessed going in.
Blessed going in.
I am blessed coming out.
Blessed coming out.
I am blessed in the city.
Blessed
I'm
in the
blessed in the city,
I'm blessed in the field. So any
blessed in the
field you're
field.
in, you're blessed in your field. Mhm. I am always in the right place at the right time
I'm
always
I'm
always
always
in
in
the
the
right
right place
place
at
at
the
the
right
right
time
time
with the right people,
right
with
place,
with
the
the
right
right people,
people,
doing the right thing
right
doing
place
the
doing the
right
right
thing
thing
for the right reasons.
for the
for
right.
the
for
right
the right
reason.
reasons.
And everything is in divine order.
Everything.
And
And
everything is
everything
in
in
divine
divine
order.
order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
And
As
As
Jabez
David
says,
says, bless
blessed
us
is
indeed.
indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand
Expand our
our
territory.
territories.
Extend an open hand of favor to us,
extending
Extend
Extend
an
an
open
open
hand of
hand of
favor
favor
to
to
us,
us,
that we may do no harm
may
that we
do
may
that we
do
may do
no
no harm,
harm,
may do no harm.
and we let go and let God
Let
and
go.
we
and we
let
let
go
go
and
and let
let
God
God
and go with the flow
and
and
go with
go
the
with the
flow
flow
and let the blessings and the money roll in.
Let the
and
and
bless.
let
let
the
the blessings
blessings and
and
the
the
money
money
roll
roll in
in
From the north, south, east, and west,
In the
from the
north,
from the
north,
north,
south,
south,
east,
east,
and
and west,
west,
from above and beneath,
from
from
above
above
and
and
beneath,
beneath,
from known and unknown sources.
from
from
none.
from
known
known
and
and
unknown
unknown
sources.
sources.
Tell us about our money, Darlene.
We
Yes,
have
Darlena.
supernatural. We have supernatural unlimited seeds. So when supernatural, well, that's great. Wow,
Say it again. Say
Unlimited
it
money,
again. Say
We
it
girl.
have
again.
supernatural, unlimited money,
so
sowing supernatural,
supernatural unlimited
unlimited
seeds.
seed.
So it jumped up all
And
in.
we live and give out of God's
That.
overabundance, so we never run out.
Never run
Never run
out.
out.
We always have more than enough.
Always
So
have
you
more than
always
enough.
have more than enough.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
Yes.
More than
More
enough
than
to do
Anything
anything our
our
hearts
hearts desire.
desire.
yes.
More than enough to do anything our heart God puts on our hearts to do for others.
More
More
than
than
enough
enough
that
to
God
do
puts in our hearts to
Anything God
do for
puts on our hearts to
others.
do for others.
We have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep.
Money to
Money to
spend, money
spend,
to
money to
lend,
lend,
and
and
money to
money to
keep.
keep.
And reinvest some of that kept money because you know where our bank is. Our
In
bank is
heaven.
in
Heaven.
heaven. And
Heaven.
we're the branch banks, and we have the responsibility to take care of our community and our families, and we can do it. We want to do it. This is our assignment, and we embrace it. Hallelujah.
Yes.
And
Yes.
shout out to Yvette for having us to come back together saying the prayer together. That is a part of the synchronicity.
Yes.
Yvette said it that morning that we all should pray together. And it's power in us praying together. So keep on praying together,
Yes.
y'all.
And pray until something happens. Something
Thank
big happens.
Yes. Yes.
Pom poms, get the pom
Yeah,
poms.
we're sending out a powerful energy surge when we speak these things into existence. See, we have to pray out loud
Yes.
because our vibration and our voice, we're dropping the pebble in the pool and it just goes out.
Mm-hmm.
It's resonating.
Amen. So
Amen.
baby.
Amen. And Bridget,
Good
Yeah.
morning,
you got
everybody.
the voice of a lifetime. Ask Manya's cat.
Ah,
Manya's cat knows
that
all
part.
about
That
you.
part. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station. Bye for now.
Oh,
I
I
said,
want to get in line for the payment for that machine, that
All right.
magic machine. What is it? $600.
Uh-huh.
We
Okay,
there.
Uh-uh-uh.
I'm in the line.
Listen, listen.
honey, I'm going to turn into such a teenager. Everybody's going to be wondering what I'm doing.
He's not a teenager.
I'll go to my class
teenager.
reunions and they'll say, "You can't be in this class."
We are so grateful and so excited. And the thing I love about that bed too, it's portable. You could carry it with you.
What?
See, I told you,
It folds. It folds in a
you're
circle.
going to get so many bookings of people just
It
they
rolls
want to
up like
do
a
a drive
cocoon.
by. Just come here with the bed.
Yeah,
You're
it
gonna be
rolls-
pulling up at You're gonna be pulling up at at Bridget truck stops.
yeah. It
Oh
rolls up like
man,
a
you
Bridget
would
getting out
really
this
get a
truck,
lot of
honey.
work
cocoon.
from the truckers because boy, she knows
It,
you
it
guys
rolls
need
up like
help. You're
a sleeping
sitting
bag.
all day, driving all day, and then putting
Yeah.
up with the dispatchers. Oh my God.
It
So you can
Bridget, you
fly with it.
have those beds, Bridget, at your truck stops that you're creating. Remember for women?
Exactly. Thank you,
That you
because
can have
I'm moving from being a driver, girl. I gotta X this. I
that
got
stuff
what
to
they say.
do.
I gotta 10x this thing up,
yes.
11x this thing up, honey. Cause the
Mhm.
power is in duplicity. Let's duplicate.
Yeah. Well, I feel
Female
like
truck
Sure, sure.
I feel like I'm just
Alignment.
yes, yes.
Align to win. We're
Aligned to
in it to win it.
yes, we are. Well, have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Same
I'm
time.
on my way to come get you.
Bye.
Marietta Diner's calling us.
Oh, the diner's calling us. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Cool beans. All right.